Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Njeru. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a man on board, that man must be looking for a woman. In the same way, when we have a woman on board, that woman must be looking for a man. And because today we have a man, I will tell you the kind of woman he is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches, and the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guests will be on my Facebook page at Jenga Njeru. So you can follow Jenga Njeru on Facebook, and you will be getting these updates in real time. Now, I want to give a disclaimer because our guest on today's show is a Kenyan American who is currently in the country, but he is going back to his residence in the United States. His name is Nyaga, and alias George. You can call him George or Nyaga. Both are his names, first and second name. So you could be asking yourself, why is a 53-year-old man single? What kind of a woman is he looking for? And why is he single at the age of 53? Because he's turning 53 on August 4th. So you could be asking yourself all these questions. So it's justified to say he's 53, although he registered his age at 52, except that in 2-3 weeks time he will be turning 53. Now Mr. Nyaga is a divorcee, officially divorced, and he left with a wife more than 20 years ago for greener pastures in the United States. I have always opined on this show that I do not understand why most marriages that leave Kenya for the US, leave Kenya for Europe, leave Kenya for Australia, and leave Kenya for Canada maybe, I do not understand whether it is because of some of these changes in culture, changes, or whether it could be changes in climate, changes in attitude, or you can never tell. You can actually never tell what makes people leave countries united. They leave the country united, but when they go out there, they change views, they change partners, so to speak. So Mr. George Nyaga is currently single and searching because they left with a wife and they barely lived for 4 years together. The moment they reached there, they started lacking respect for one another. Those are his words, those are not my words. So, and he said, if he does not succeed after I pronounce this for him, if he does not succeed, if I announce, if I broadcast this story, then he will have to bring himself in person because he's currently in the country. He came on Thursday and he has been exploring. He lives in Limuru and he is single, and at 52 he is looking for a woman who is in Kenya, but that woman must be willing to go back to the US. I hope you get the point. This woman must be willing to go to the US, and there are conditions he's giving. For instance, if you have more than 4 children, it will be a complication for him. It will be a deal breaker because he's not going with somebody who will be beyond the age of 50. So if you are 50 and below, you can contact him, and then and he has given as an office, he has given us an assignment. I rarely do this, but I did this. There is always a first time. If you want to contact him also, you can also meet him in our office. Okay, you can also meet him in our office, and but that one will be subject to appointment the day he will come. If we plan, for instance, we say Tuesday or Wednesday, if you want, he will be available in my office. So either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the day we will organize, he will communicate. So you can even contact our office on 0712 997 660. Okay, plus 2547 12 997 660. That's our official WhatsApp number. That you will reach our desk if you want Mr. Nyaga George. Okay, otherwise I will post also his contact on Jenga Njeru Facebook page, so you can check out and engage him. Some of the reasons why people maybe choose to give their emails is because they are so much overwhelmed by the number of people who are calling them both day and night. You understand that our show is international. There is somebody who could be watching this video from a different part of the world. It is daytime in their time, and maybe on the other side it is night. So they are not bound to a time difference, so they can call anytime. If you give out your number before that number expires in 24 hours, then you can be sure that there will be so many people calling, there will be so many sending messages, and then the goal is the same, to get a match. Because on this show, I told you that this is a free show. We give people an opportunity to come and get matched. If you're there and you also want to be interviewed, you can also join the line. If you will be interested, we can also broadcast your story, because at the end of the day, we believe that everyone deserves to get a good match. So Mr. Nyaga George is 52. He's looking for a woman who is between the ages of 35 and 50. If that woman is having 3 children going down, could be an ideal match. That woman should also be doing something with her life, because at the end of the day, you could find out that there are people, these are his words again, you could find out that there are people who just want to get a ticket to the US, just because he said that he's looking for somebody who is humble, mtu mwenye hawatakosania heshima, mtu mwenye and that woman should be open-minded, because again, that person could be, what do I say, that person could be willing to get children. He doesn't have a problem. They had 4 and hataki mtu anamshinda watoto, and that woman has moved on with her life, and the woman said she will never get married, but they are officially divorced. Officially divorced means that he will be coming to the office with a copy of the divorce papers. If you will be interested, this is an ideal candidate. He comes from Embu, and Embu County is in central Kenya, okay, the eastern part of central Kenya, and he is interested. And I asked him, what about women who are already in the US? What about a woman who is in the US, a woman who is residing in the US, somebody who has not even been married before? He said that that person will not be an ideal match. He wants somebody he can take. He wants somebody he can do something for. Are you getting the point? Somebody he can do something for. Something like taking her from Kenya to the US. Okay? Somebody who will reciprocate that goodness. If you are that much and you could be interested, you have 3 children and below, tribe notwithstanding, you could be from any tribe, so long as you are willing to be a good wife, submissive. What happens is that in the US there are no housewives. In the US, in Australia, in Canada, in those countries, you rarely find housewives. Everybody is working, and probably he is also willing to give somebody an empowerment. Somebody can be empowered. So if you're interested, you can also contact. And kindly, if you want us to respond, if you call once and we are not able to respond, kindly send a message on WhatsApp. Okay? There are people who, even day and night, they keep calling. If, because I've given him an exception, he will be coming to the office. Okay? The date of the office will be communicated. So if you will be interested, you can also contact 0712 997 660. You get an opportunity to meet him in person. Okay? I will also post his official number or email address, whatever he wants us to post. Then, if you agree to meet in my office, in my Kasarani office, I do not have a problem, okay? But I am not the one who will be planning who is meeting who is meeting who. I have a team, and once they coordinate, I do not have a problem. There are so many ways of killing a rat, and I hope that this will be one of the most successful ways for him, so that even as he goes back, he will be going back knowing that he has gotten a match, somebody they can train, somebody they can match, somebody they can get married and live a happy life ever after. Until next time, this is Jenga Jeff. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook at Jenga Jeff. God bless you. Bye bye.